Hello, book buds! Welcome back. We're here. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Love to see it. So, I'm here to give you some news. Let's just say that the first step to solving a problem is admitting that you have a problem. And I definitely have a problem. And my problem is buying too many books. And honestly, I think that's a good problem to have. There's a lot of very bad problems in the world, and if there's any problem that's not going to harm me too much, this would be it. But I do have a problem, and this is my problem, and I did even tell myself, like in my last video a couple weeks ago, not to buy any more books, and so I was like, oh, it's okay, I'm not buying anymore, I'm not doing it. So I went to Florida, as you know. Went to Florida, visited my friend Savannah, hung out at her house. It was great. It was a good time. We read a lot. It was fantastic. But she also really likes to read, which is a really good thing because I love my book buds and I love my book friends. But that just means that we got a lot of books while I was there. Like, when I went there, my suitcase weighed about 30 pounds. When I came home, my suitcase weighed 45 pounds. It was a solid 15 pounds of books. Also, we went to Goodwill, so I did buy like clothes and stuff too, but like it was a lot of books. So here is yet another book haul and where I got them all from. To be fair, I did not buy all of these books. I did not buy most of these books even. So I feel a little bit better about that, but still not great. There's a lot of books that I need to add to my TBR, and this is them. So I wanted to start with It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I am so excited for this. She's coming out with another book this year, so I'm excited. This was my Christmas gift from Savannah, so thank you, Savannah. I'm excited. She got it for herself too, so we might end up buddy reading it. I love buddy reading. Buddy reading is just my favorite. I love doing it. It's my favorite. I said that already, but like it really is. It really is my favorite. I love reading and being able to share that with other people, so we might be buddy reading this, and that makes me very happy. So thank you. There's this one. And then while I was there in Florida, so Savannah and I had planned to both go to Barnes & Noble and do like, we're not a couple, but we did the really cute couple thing where you go to Barnes & Noble and you split up and you get a book for each other and then you go back to the car and you switch books and it's really cute and like you buy books for each other and that's the cutest thing. It's everything I've ever wanted. So like in a future relationship of mine, that's what I'm doing. We're just pals, but like that's what we did and it made my whole entire life. And I ended up getting 2 books for her. I got The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa, one of my favorites. Love it, love it, love it. She's coming out with a new book this year too, as most authors are. And I also got Love at First Spite, which just came out in January, so I knew that she did not have that one either yet. She did the same for me. I have 2 books here in my lap. First one is The Song of Achilles, and I'm so excited. So this one of my students, I was a student teacher in a 5th grade classroom, one of my students read this book over and over and over and over again. It was their favorite book and they kept telling me to read it and read it and read it, and I haven't yet, and I didn't even own it. And now I own it, and I'm really excited just because even though I'm not in the classroom with that student anymore, just like I feel like I can get like a sense of them, and that makes me really happy. And she also got me Written in the Stars because it's gay like me, and this one's coming out with another book this year, or this author is. Alexandria Bellafleur is coming out with another book this year, and that is exciting to me. I've been recommended this so many times. It's very cute, and I can't wait to read it. So far all of the books have been given to me, but this was actually one that I purchased. We went to 2 Barnes & Nobles, which like, if you're a book person, you just have to go to like a million bookstores and that's the way it is. But we went to 2 Barnes & Nobles. Stop! We went to 2 Barnes & Nobles because one of them is like shutting down permanently and closing and whatever. So it had 70% off all books. And that's a deal I just couldn't miss out on. Now, to be fair, there were not very many books left because it's closing at 70% off, so there weren't very many options. And this is the only book I got, but I got 8 Perfect Hours. I've wanted to read it. It's really cute, and this is one of my first like holiday books, and I'm excited about that. I did get the Tourist Attraction, and I've read that one, but this is, I still like to claim it as one of my first holiday books because the Tourist Attraction was the only other one that I've ever read. I'm about ready to kick Gremlin out of my room. He's crackhead cat right now. But that's that. So those are the Barnes & Noble ones that we have gotten while we were there. Now, these next few, we went to Goodwill. I love Goodwill. Thrifting, you know, like buy secondhand, live your best life. Every single one of these books was 99 cents. Less than $1 for an entire book. I had to get them. I had to get them. How could I have not gotten these books? Starting with Grown. This one's a little bit loved, but that's okay. This one, I actually have no idea what this one's about, but Savannah said that it was on her shelf and she would recommend it, and therefore I had to get it. So 99 cents. It looked good, and I'm excited. So also it has really big words, so excited about that. Go away, Gremlin. No words. Stalking Jack the Ripper. I'm so excited. So this one has been on my want to read list for a really long time, but I haven't read it yet just because like it's out of my comfort zone a little bit, like mystery, historical, fiction type of thing. I'm usually a romance girl, so this is out of my comfort zone, but it's everything I want and more, so I'm excited. And lastly, from Goodwill, 99 cents for Colleen Hoover book. I have never read Colleen Hoover. Everybody else loves her, but I have not picked her up simply because like there's such high expectations and I just don't know if she's gonna do it for me. Everybody else loves her. I don't know if I'm gonna love her as much as everybody else does, but I got Confessed by Colleen Hoover. It was the one that was there, and hopefully it's good because a lot of people really like her. So we will see if Colleen Hoover is my jam or not. Now, in addition to those books, these are all books that I've gotten in Florida. I'm not done yet. I wish I was, but I'm not done. I have even more books. So these next books came from Savannah's shelf, and she's like, my shelves are just too full. You need to take some of these. So I did. She gave me Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. Excited about that one. It's a really cute cover, so like, I'm a cover girl. I'm a cover girl. I don't know why I said that, but like, cover girl, love it. I also got Conversations with Friends from her shelf, and I'm excited for this because Taylor Swift said to read it, so I'm a Taylor girl too. Like, Miss Swift, I love you. I love Taylor Swift, so Conversations with Friends, obviously I have to read this. And also Christina Lauren in Holidays. I have wanted to read it and it's been on my want to read shelf, but also I don't know if I'm going to like it because like Deja Vu isn't really my thing. I don't like Deja Vu, and Christina Lauren, like all of their books have either been hit or miss. Like The Unhoneymooners I loved, and everything else has kind of just been like meh for me. So hopefully this is better and I enjoy this more. So we will see. And those I stole from her bookshelf. Now this one, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So this one, she has 2 copies of because one of them is a hardcover signed copy, like special edition that she got. And so she gave me the first copy that she got. Like this is her all-time favorite book. So I am reading this. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Cheyenne. We're reading a chapter a day. So we will see how that goes, and yeah, I'm excited. This is a good one. Last 3. We're almost there. Thank you for sticking with me. I have a problem, but like, this is a good problem to have. So these next 2 I bought off of Amazon, I know, but I tried getting them from Barnes & Noble, which honestly isn't much better, but like, we tried a couple of different bookstores, they weren't there, and I had to have them. First off, Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lynn Tan. This cover is everything for me. She's a debut novel, like, yes, this is her debut novel. I love it. Like, I love it. I've been wanting to read this. I know that this is going to be like my all-time favorite book, and I'm just holding on to it and like not reading it until I can put all of my energy and all of my love into it, because I know that I'm going to love it so much, and like, it's going to fill my heart, and I can't wait for it to do that. So I bought it. I caved. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for like somebody else to get it for me, and then it came out and I was like, no, I have to have it. I have to have it. So now I do. And this comes at no surprise to anybody. It really doesn't. The Hawthorne Legacy. So just did Tuesday tea with the Inheritance games. Now we have the Hawthorne Legacy. Haven't picked this up. This one's definitely going to be picked up very soon. I'm so excited. I have like so many good words to say about the Inheritance games that like, this obviously is going to be just as good. Have to say, just as good as the first. Have to read it. Last book. So I am a book drop ambassador. I'm very excited about it. I love it. It's a small shop, which makes me very happy. And they send you a mystery book a month. I have the YA fiction like subscription, and my first one came in the mail, and it is Yesterday is History by Kosoko Jackson, and I'm really excited because Kosoko Jackson is coming out with another book this year that I want to read. So first off that, but also like, it's queer, it's black, it's amazing, and also like, queer is like my jam. I love it. It's in my comfort zone. But then this one's also like time traveling, and that's like science fiction-y, that's out of my comfort zone. And so I really like that it ties together something that I really enjoy, something I love, with something that like isn't really my jam, but I still feel like this is going to be a really good book. So the book drop sent this to me, and I'm so excited about it. If you want to sign up for the book drop and get 15% off your first subscription, I will link my code down below and put it up on the screen. I don't remember it. I have a horrible memory, but go for it because I love the book drop. They've got a bunch of different subscriptions for you too. I'll come out with a video about them eventually after I get to reading all of these, of course. So that is that. That is a million more books to add to my collection. Is it too many? I don't know. But I really can't complain because most of them were free. Most of them were like gifted to me, and I'm really happy about that. Could not be upset about that. That's just, it makes me happy. So now I have even more on my TBR, and I will hopefully finally stop buying books for myself. Stop buying books for yourself, Mackenzie. The first step to having a problem, to solving a problem, is admitting that you have one. That is my problem. I buy too many books, but like, given how many I read, it isn't really a problem. But let me know if any of these are on your TBR, or if you've read any of these, or what you would recommend me reading first. And I have to go, and I'm gonna go read some of those and get back to you. So I'll talk to you later. Bye!